What do you got there?
Leaf springs. Kind of like that. Okay, so what we're planning on doing is there's brackets that go onto the frame that hold the leaf springs in place, and then from the leaf springs we'll have U-joint or U-bolts that will attach to the axle itself. I'm just gonna mark some stuff out real quick. Okay, so from that point here, 1.5 inches, and then 1.5 inches. So to attach this, I think is what we'll do, Linz, is we'll place this down like this, let this into that like that, and then I'll tack this side in 2 spots like that, and then we can move this, and then I can tack this, and then I can go ahead and start welding. But that way we're square with the rail. That's our 1 inch mark, so we're within like a 30-second or so.
Nice. That's impressive.
Luck.
No.
Okay, so we tacked on our first one. We just did tacks just so that we could look at this, but I think it looks okay. We did it all to spec of what it called for, so. But that looks good to me. We're gonna do the other side and go from there. Okay, so I got this welded, or tacked, I'm sorry. And then we got both the leaf springs on, both sides. Looks pretty dang good. And this is meant to rotate on there so that when you're going over bumps or divots on the roadway, the axle can flex and move around. It's an arc. To give it articulation. I'm not sure if that's the right word for that, but that's what that is for. So it looks pretty dang good. So, what do you think, Viejo? Viejo is old, man. Okay, well, I'm gonna weld these up.
Good morning. It is a chilly, probably 18 degrees by now. Got down to 16 degrees last night and our water pipes froze. We're not exactly sure where the the frozen pipe is, but we're assuming it's from the well going up into the pump house, because we never got around to insulating the bottom of it. So we're gonna try and unfreeze our pipes so we can have water.
I checked this line. So the water comes down and up and into there. Yeah, let's just build a box around them. The water
okay.
lines.
Yeah. Just right here. Yeah. The plan is build a box around it with this rigid insulation.
My hair is tickling in my ear.
Try the pump. Getting power?
Yeah.
So windy.
Let me just see what it does when I... Kick it on, and then, but only leave it on for like 2 seconds and then shut it off. Yeah, came out. Good. Yeah.
The pump is working, so we know for sure that the line that goes from the pump into the pump house is the problem. So that's the one that's frozen. We're trying to thaw that out right now, but we're gonna reconnect the fitting to the well and then just keep working on thawing out the pipes, and hopefully we'll have water soon.
You want to see, Lens?
Yeah.
So is what I did, and I should have had this on camera, but I spaced it. But originally when I turned this on, there was nothing coming out at all, and I had tested it a few times. But just right now, I tried it, and a little bit of water was coming out. So I figured that there was a little bit of water getting through. So is what I did is I turned on the water pump, and then I had this cracked open, and the water started seeping slowly, and then all of a sudden it kicked on. I think it was able to build up pressure
And break through that ice.
and break through the ice. So now it's freed up. So now we're good here.
Okay, so we have the water running in the pump house. So pressure tank is filling, but we still have no water in the trailer. So our lines are frozen here.
Oh, I'm trying to get that valve open. Yeah.
Next time we have temperatures this low, which is almost never,
Let's just put that.
we'll turn the hydrant off. I think this is frozen though, this line.
This is frozen.
Feel it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so it is, so the hydrant is frozen.
Yeah, the hydrant's frozen too. But I'm assuming down low. There you go. There you go. You can let it go. Okay, so now we have water to here. Yeah, but that'll be easy to.
Okay, so our line was frozen, right? Going into the trailer. So we had an extra hose that was down below, which was also frozen, but we let that thaw out, and then we filled up our tank in the trailer. So at least we have water in the tank that we can use until it warms up enough to thaw out. So just thought I'd update you. We have water. So it's too cold for the tractor to start. So we're gonna have to do a little jump start.
Not even clicking. No. It's almost like it's like got a cold shut off or something. You know what I mean?
How did you get it started?
So I guess right here is where the sensor's at, and it's frozen solid. And so this is the switch, and I just bypassed it with a loop wire, so that it shows that the seat's depressed right now. So, and then once I did that, then it was able to start. But before I would turn on the ignition, it would the lights would all come on, but then when I would go to try and turn it on, it wouldn't even do anything. It wouldn't even click. It wouldn't do nothing. So I looked online, and I found that there's a seat sensor along with the brake sensor, along with the gear shifter sensor. So the other ones were fine. Just that seat sensor was the only one that wasn't activating. So that fixed that. So now it starts.
Watch me closely now. I'm traveling at the speed of light from another universe where the stardust and kryptonite. Don't be afraid, you're alright, alright. You're in a haze just for the night, man. Just for the night, for the night. Just for the night, take me away.
Okay, so we had a pretty good storm last night. No, the night before last, we had a pretty good storm. And we had a lot of wind, we had ice, and the floor is still standing. We're a little bit nervous with all the wind, but it's still there, and now we're gonna put it back on the trailer. This dirt and gravel is frozen to the frame. Now we're gonna get the axles out of the dump trailer with the tractor, and here we go.
Get in with you. Okay, tilt that slowly. There we go. Keep going. Right there. Oh, we're just gonna put one axle on it. We need to steal tires from the trailer now. Back up. Well, no, we're gonna use that to lift up the trailer. Yeah.
Okay, so now we are stealing the tires from the dump trailer to put on the axle of the tiny house trailer so that we can move it, because we don't have tires for that yet.
Go down a hair. Good. That's good. roll it around over there to where we need it. Okay, so let's take these with us. So I like to hand start each one of these before I use the gun, because if you don't, there's a potential, if you put the nut inside of here and try and drill it on, you could cross thread, and the gun doesn't care. It's just gonna put it's gonna put all its power to it. With your hand, you can feel if it's touching the wrong, it should go on smooth. So I put them all on, start them all by hand, and then I'm not gonna tighten them down really. They're just gonna be kind of seated like that. I'll need to torque these down eventually, but for right now, I just want them on so that we can roll around this trailer. Typically, if you are torquing it, you're gonna do the star layout, but for this, I just want them all on. So that's good. We'll get the other side on. You can probably get your, there you go. Okay, now get it aligned. Right there. And then it sits down on the axle like that.
All right, so we have a chain attached to the top of the floor there and attached to the tractor going up the hill. So all that's holding it right now is the chain. So he's gonna... Yeah! And ideally, the floor will just sit on the trailer, the frame, and we can just scoot it over. I think you're there.
Huh?
I think you're there. At least
I just
close.
wanted to come take a look to see where we're at.
Yeah, it slipped back, but I think it's fine.
Okay. But I'm gonna set it down the rest of the way because I still have tension on there.
Okay.
That worked out really good though.
Yeah. It's supposed to start raining pretty hard tomorrow. So that's why we are trying to get this done before we go to bed tonight. Woo! Got it.
We have the right side up, right?
Yeah. I was looking at that. Is it because it froze?
Probably.
Got wet and it froze? It's kind of...
That's okay. We could sand it. That's why I wanted to get it. That's why I want to get it in there.
Yeah.
Whoa. What I want you to do is go all the way to the back of the shop, look down this line, and tell me which way you want me to go with the back end, the side closest, so that because it's hard for me to see here because of the double stack. But go ahead and
Wait. What is that? Your Christmas present?
My Christmas present. I gotta throw an axe.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh man. Hit.
Yeah. Let's try again.
There's a lot of give to that. Watch out! Ah!
Oh no!
We're gonna chase it now.
Oh, it's just right there.
Yeah.
Woo! That was close. You almost had to go all the way down the hill.
I know. Sweet.
Okay, we need one good one for the camera.
Okay. You need to get back a little.